Well, I watched a lot of Waylon's Way videos over the weekend, and this one really got my attention. It's a bubble crap system where he ladders up on the 4 and 10. Very easy to set up, and there's only 3 rules to this strategy. The first rule is that your bets are always working. The second rule is that you ladder up whenever you hit the 7. You ladder back down when you hit the 4 or the 10. The only change I made was Waylon starts at the first level of the ladder where he places $5 on the 4 and 10 and $1 on the rest of the inside numbers. I changed that up and I'm starting at level 3. I'm going to put $15 on the 4 and the 10 and $3 on the 5, 6, 8, and 9 and see if that works out any better or worse. Let's give it a try. So in this simulation, I separated the audio from the video and deleted the audio. So I'll just commentate as we go along. As you can see, I've also put up the ladder diagram in the upper left-hand corner just for reference. So let's get set up. $15 on the 4 and 10, $3 on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. Let's go ahead and give this a roll. So there's a 9. So the $3 on the 9 is going to pay us $4.30 some cents. We'll let Bubble Craps calculate to the penny our payouts. So next roll is coming out. It's an 8. It's also going to pay us $3 and some change. It looks like $3.50. Let's go ahead and roll again. And there's a 10. So the 10 is going to pay us $29. But more importantly, on the 10, we're going to ladder down. So we'll go down to the $10 level on the 4 and 10 and $2 on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. So let's go ahead and get that set up. Okay, I think we have that ready. So we'll go ahead and roll. This is an 8. So $2 now on the 8 will pay $2.30 some cents. So let the Bubble Craps figure out the exact payout. All you need to worry about is when do you ladder up, when do you ladder down. There's a 2. That doesn't really do anything for us. So we're only looking at the box numbers here. There's an 11, another one that we don't care about. And I think we'll play this for 30 rolls and see how it goes. Of course, Waylon says if you can afford it, go ahead and play it at the table with a $5 minimum bets on the 4 and 10 or $10, whatever the minimums are. But he says you definitely need a large bankroll for that. Okay, our last roll was a 10. So we have $10 now on the 10. So that pays $19.50. And again, we're going to ladder down. So now we're going to go to the $5. Why am I putting $10 here? I think we have to correct this. I think I remember doing this. This was a mistake. There's a 9, so $2 is going to pay us $2.90, but I think we will correct this. We should have gone down to the first rung of the ladder, which is a $5 and on the 4 and 10 and $1 on the rest of the inside numbers. So yes, here again, I'm correcting that. And so we got lucky and we hit a 9 and paid $2.90 instead of $1.80. So, okay, so there's a 6. So we'll get caught back up here. 6 pays $1 and change. We're going to roll again here. And there's a 10. So the $5 on the 10 is going to pay $9.75. We're already at the bottom rung, so we can't go down anymore. So we'll stay at this level. And there's our 7 out. So at this point, all of our bets go off. We now will ladder up to the $10 level. $10 on the 4 and 10, $2 on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. So let's get that set up. And there's another 7. So we're going to lose those bets and we're going to ladder up to the third level, which is a $15 bet on the 4 and 10, and $3 on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. So let's go ahead and get that set up. Okay, $3 on the inside numbers. Okay, we're set up. And our bets are on. Let's go ahead and roll. There's a 3, craps 3. That doesn't help us. So when you're playing your bubble craps, when you place your bets after a 7 out, you got to make sure that your bets are on, because normally the come out bets are off. Okay, there's a 4. That's going to pay us $29 and change. And we're going to level down to the $10 level. So let's move the 4 and 10 down to 10 each. Let's move the 5, 6, 8, and 9 down to 2 each. And we're set up. Let's go ahead and roll. There's an 11. Yo, 11 doesn't help us here. And there's a 9. $2 on the 9 will pay us $2.90. Let's go ahead and put that in our rack. And we're going to head and roll again. And there's a 7 out. So we're going to lose our bets there. And we're going to ladder up. We're going to go back to level 3, which is $15 on the 4 and the 10, $3 on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. So let's go ahead and get that set up. And we're coming out. There's a 12. Doesn't help us, doesn't hurt us. Make sure your come out rolls are on, your bets are on. And there's a 7 out. So we're going to lose those bets. Now we're going to ladder up to level 4, which is $20. $20 on the 4 and 10, $4 on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. So let's go ahead and get that set up and roll. This is a come out roll. And it's an 8. So the $4 on the 8 is going to pay $4.66, it looks like. The point moves, but we don't really care about the point. There's a 10. There we go. The 10 is going to pay $39. $20 bet pays $39. And more importantly, we are laddering down. We will ladder back down to the $15 level. Let's go ahead and get that set up. Okay, we have that set up. Let's go ahead and roll. There's a 9. So $3 on the 9 pays $4 and change. We'll go ahead and put that in our rack. Our next roll, it's a 5. $3 on the 5 is also going to pay us $4 and change. Let's go ahead and rack that up. Let's go ahead and roll again. And there's a 7 out. So we lose those bets. And we are going to now ladder up. We're going to ladder back up to the $20 level. So $20 on the 4 and 9, $4 on the 5, 6, 8, and 9. Let's go ahead and get that set up. And there's a 9. $4 on the 9 is going to pay $5.80. We'll put that in our rack. Let's go ahead and roll again. There's a 3, no help. We're coming up close to our 30 roll challenge here. Let's go ahead and roll again. There's another 3. That doesn't help. Let's go ahead and roll again. There's an 11. 11 is not going to help us. And it looks like we're getting very close to 30 rolls here. Let's go ahead and roll again. There's a 6. There we go. $4 on the 6 will pay $4 and change. Let's go ahead and put that in the rack. And let's go ahead and roll again. There's a 5. $4 on the 5 is going to pay $5.80. We'll put that in our rack. And let's just roll one more time here. There's a 9. That's the 0.9. $4 will pay $5.80. And the puck will go off. And that'll be the end of our 31 roll challenge for today. Looks like we profited $25 and change. And we rolled 31 times. We rolled the 7 5 times. I'd really recommend you checking out Waylon's Way YouTube channel. He has a lot of really good videos and strategies that I'm definitely going to try. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching.